This is your radio.
It's 2019, baby.
All the hits. One station.
Bringing you the best mix of the best music.
Nothing but the baddest and best music.
Broadcasting worldwide.
One hit at a time.
Music.
Online.
One station. Hit music. All the hits.
24/7 around the world. Non-stop. This is Crosswave.
To Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, a musical talk show with in-studio guest performers and interesting program features, anchored by the man with many titles: musician, producer, actor, director, YouTuber, filmmaker. Well, the list is long because he's the man and more. So friends, Canadians, ladies and gentlemen, your Sunday midday fun starts here. Welcome to the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Good morning and happy Sunday. I am not Scott Dion Brown. I am your host for today. I am Regine Alaina. Welcome to our 20-something. I don't know.
Is it 30?
Welcome to our show this morning. I am wearing red because, as you guys in Toronto know, the Toronto Raptors won. They made history. We're going to the NBA Finals. Oh my goodness. I'm so mad that Scott wasn't here to see what was going on in the city of Toronto, but it was epic. So congratulations to the Raptors. Bring it home, boys. We'll see you on Thursday at the first finals game. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys noticed. I'm a Raptors fan. Yeah. I'm not a bandwagoner. I've been a Raptors girl since the get-go. Okay, since that's out of the way, as you guys can see, Scott's not here today because Scott is on an island doing his thing, going biking, and probably burning his nose again. Who knows? But we do have Scott on the phone. Hello, Scott.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, I'm in Bali.
He's in Bali because, Toronto weather isn't good enough for him. So he had to go and enjoy the sun. How is it over there?
It's very nice, and my nose is not burned because I made sure to put on lots and lots of sunblock every single day.
He learned the first time. These girls are laughing because they remember seeing you with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer nose.
It was very bright. And actually, if I'm trying to remember, I'm pretty sure even last time when I burned my nose, it wasn't that I didn't put sunblock. It was that the sunblock on my nose happened to wash off in the ocean. You have to reapply when you swim.
Yes. Are you reapplying?
Yeah, although I haven't swam yet. Right now we're in a place called Ubud, and there's no beach here, so we're going to be going to the beaches later, but for now we've been biking and mainly on land.
Nice. Well, at least, what time is it there right now?
It is 11:21 p.m.
Oh, geez. So you should be getting ready for bed, but at least you're able to join us here on the Sit Down. Should we start with our executive producers? Yes, we shall. All right, let's play them. Because Scott's not here.
Today's episode of the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by our two executive producers. Regine?
Yes, Scott?
Do you want to find out what your home is really worth?
Sure.
Are you buying or selling a home?
I could be.
Then Jennifer C., Realtor at Home Life Culture Link, is here to help. Call or text Jennifer today at 647-403-8887. Don't deal with just anyone. Speak to a professional. Jennifer C. at Home Life Culture Link. To see your current listings, visit homelifeculturelink.com. And it was brought to you by the Mortgage Godfather, who's here to give you advice with any mortgage needs you may have, and he will shop to find you the best mortgage. Nino Saimeka, mortgage agent. He'll give you an offer you can't refuse. Find out more at mortgagegodfather.ca or call 905-604-6955. Back to you, Regine.
That's cool.
That segment of the Sit Down was brought to you by Intercontinental Consulting Services for Immigration and Settlement in Canada. Find out how you can live, work, and study in Canada. Visit icscanadaimmigration.ca. Come to Canada. Immigrate, work, study, visit. Contact them today for a free assessment. And it was brought to you by Cecile's Line Dance Class. First established in 1998, for all ages, 3 times a week, you can have classes every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at BIM TV, 361 Wilson Avenue, Toronto. Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at JC's Banquet Hall, 1686 Ellesmere Road, Scarborough, or every Sunday from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Filipino Center, 4395 Shepherd Avenue East. Call 647-215-3013. Cecile's Line Dance Class. Line dance with a twist. Now back to you, Regine.
I like when you say, with a twist. Yes, it was brought to you by those executive producers and advertisers. And if you want to advertise with us on our show, reach us at radio show ad, or as Scott likes to say, radio show ad at gmail.com. And we will be more than happy to get you on our show weekly, as well as on our social media. And you get called out all the time. So why not? Reach us at, again, radio show ad at gmail.com. Nice recording, Scott.
Thank you. Yeah, I read all those right before I left, just to make sure that all of those are all in there. And thank you to our advertisers. You guys made the show possible, and we love you all.
Yes, we do. And we also love our guests that are on the show today, so we're going to introduce them. As you guys know, Scott and I are a big part of the Canada Top Choice Foundation, or Council, and we talk about how they have a pageant coming up. So we thought, why not bring the 2019 candidates to our studio? So we have candidates from our Junior Miss. We have, if you want to introduce yourselves, Lady in the Pink.
Hi, I'm Ashani, and I'm representing Brampton.
Hey, I'm Nicole. I'm 12 years old, and I'm representing Mississauga.
Hi, my name is Aisha Janelle, and I'm representing Mississauga.
Representing Junior Miss over here, and they are super cute. If you haven't checked their Facebook page, they do. Can you guys do a hair flip for us right now? There you go.
She's prepared.
I'm telling you, these girls are adorable. And if you want to get your children in the Junior Miss, hit us up on Facebook. And then we have our Ms. candidates on my left. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Judy, and I'm representing Markham.
Hi, I'm Vange, and I'm representing Mississauga.
That is Vange representing Mississauga. And of course, we couldn't do a show without one of our queens. So we have our Ms. Canada Top Choice 2017 in the house.
Hey everybody, it's Pageant. Hope everybody's doing great.
So thank you, ladies, for coming on to our show. We just had our very first rehearsals yesterday. It was amazing. And yeah, are you girls excited? Are you guys ready for this pageant?
Yes.
Yes? I think the little girls are more excited. Come on, ladies. Did you have your coffee yet?
You had to take care of the little
there
girls
you
at home.
go.
You guys have double duty.
Well, there you go. So as you guys see, Canada's Top Choice is for ages and all walks of life. So they are still looking for candidates, I believe, up until May 31st. So reach out to Jennifer C. on Facebook. Right, Scott? I forgot he was
Absolutely.
there for a second. Perfect.
No, it's an awesome pageant. It's a great event. There's a slight delay, I guess, on the thing. But no, it's a great event. And I really encourage people to come and be a part of it. It's really welcoming and an inclusive environment. And it's really just a great opportunity to strut your stuff, get on stage, and, have fun. It's a great time.
Scott knows about strutting his stuff because he struts his stuff on that stage every year for the last 5 years as the MC, and I'll be joining him again. So it'll be fun. If you want to meet Scott and I, which I'm sure many of you do, make sure you find us there as well. So what date is it, guys?
August 3rd.
August 3rd, where?
In the Fairview Library Theater.
Oh, these girls know. So what? So are you guys excited? Have you guys done pageants before, or?
I can start. No, but I think God knows in my heart that I've always wanted to be part of a pageant and just never had the opportunity. And then Jennifer, where is she? Jennifer started this company and then asked me as one of her friends. And I'm just so glad that this has come into my path.
Awesome. How about you, Benj?
I've never done pageants before. I was kind of in the modeling world, but I am a
awesome. How about you girls? Have you guys competed in pageants before?
I never, but this is my very first one, so I'm really excited to join it.
That's awesome. How about you two?
Well, I've done one before, but it was like a small one, so yeah, this is kind of my first big one, I guess.
I have done one before for Miss Brampton, and it was really exciting and fun.
You've only done one? Yes. How about you, Paga? How was your experience being the queen for a year of 2017?
Honestly, I can't even to this day, I can't put it into words. It's every pageant, I've done other pageants, every pageant is different and you learn so much. You learn so much about yourself, you challenge yourself, so every pageant is different. And with this, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself as a woman. So you guys are in real good hands.
They're all smiles. You know you can talk, right? You're on.
We can laugh out loud.
You're on radio. Don't worry. That's awesome. So, Pega, do you have any questions that you want to ask these girls too, or these women?
So, what is the one thing that you're looking to get out of this pageant? We'll start with you, ladies.
To learn more about myself and challenge myself and to see what I'm capable of. Yes, that's a good path to go on, is always to challenge yourself, and then you come out better than when you started.
Absolutely.
And to have meaningful relationships. I've met so many people already, and we have so much in common. I have so much in common with Vange.
And, it's such a great point, because this pageant is about, we do a lot with the community and we network, but it's also a sisterhood. Like Regina and I, we call each other sisters, and the rest of the girls, we're sisters. We always talk, we hang out.
We always talk.
Yeah, and this is it's one of the great things that Canada's Top Choice has to offer. So back to the question, how about yourself?
What is it that I am looking to receive? I would say friendships. It's for me. I want to challenge myself because I don't know. At my age, I just feel like a lot of people wouldn't go for it.
Right.
When I first did it, my daughter was kind of like, "You're too old. You should be doing modeling."
Where's your daughter?
39 years old, and I felt really discouraged, and I kind of wanted to stop, and I was like, "No, this is what I want to do," and so I'm doing it to challenge myself, basically, because there's other women out there like her, like us, who are mature, who might be looking and feeling like, I'm too old, I can't do this. I just want to give them the motivation to know that they actually can.
Right.
And that the only thing that's stopping them is them. And if they just keep going and pushing, they're going to reach whatever they feel that they need to feel satisfied within themselves.
Absolutely. It's so true. How about you guys?
I just want to meet new friends, and this is my very first pageant, so I really want to learn more about myself and how that I know I am awesome and beautiful.
Well, you are awesome and beautiful.
Good for you. You are, absolutely. Great answer.
How about you, Nicole?
So I love meeting new people, and I've already met these 2 people. They're awesome. They're super awesome, and I just the experience is amazing. Like it's worth $100. Because you get all this experience, you get all this training, and you get to meet so much people.
Oh, she's so cute.
Very good.
How about you?
I would love to learn more experiences and meet more friends and more people.
Awesome. Well, you guys are dancers, or Nicole, are you a dancer?
I do a lot of traditional dancing.
Okay, so you guys, girls are all dancers. What's the difference you find between preparing for a dance competition versus a pageant? Oh, put you on the spot.
Because for dance competitions, you always have to really get ready. You have to stretch more, and you're usually really nervous because you haven't met any of your from other studios. But in pageants, you already know them and they're your friends, so you don't really need to worry about anything.
Aww.
Good point.
Yeah, it's true. When I'm dancing, I get really nervous for some reason. But for a pageant, you need to figure out your posture. You need to keep a straight, not straight face, but
Your poise.
yeah, pretty much.
For dance, like you get nervous a lot, but for like in a pageant, you know that you're like beautiful and you could do this.
Well, I think it's safe to say these girls would rather do pageants because they're more confident doing them. Well, that's good. I think that's great that you're not nervous, but you know what? We're not at pageant day just yet. I will ask you right before you go on stage. Are you nervous now?
I was thinking that.
How about you ladies? How is it different going from your day-to-day lives, whether you're working or you're staying at home, traveling the world, to now being, all right, I'm going to do a pageant? How did you, let's rephrase that. How different is it going from your everyday life to now being like, I'm going to do a pageant? I know people are going to look at me because of my age or whatever I've been through, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay, for me, coming from a traditionally Chinese background, my parents, when they heard that I was coming on today, they're like, who's going to be listening? Are there Chinese people going to be listening? Because then they're going to shoot them down. You know, face is very important. I thought, Mom, why do you care about what people think? And you know, for them, it's very important. I thought, I'm going to do it regardless. So, and now that I know I'm on Facebook, even better. Maybe I can send it to them.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom. I think it's very empowering. This is very empowering to say, you know, you're beautiful at any age. It's just different stages. And you have more experience, right? So you have experience with life, you have experience interacting with people. And I hope to be a role model for people who, like my mom, thinks about what other people think about them. And if you use your gifts, we all have gifts that God has given us, and to express that. So as part of my training, you know, singing and dancing, I think it would be easier for me to be on stage because I've had that experience than to show whatever I'm capable of during the pageant. So I don't think it's much of a difference for the girls. You know, they don't have enough experience to be on stage, so they're going to be nervous. I think if you go out with all your heart just to share what you have, it'll be easier, and it's not like showing me, but to show what God has given me to share.
You brought a really great point, but I also think people have the wrong idea of what pageants are. There's different types of pageants, right? And what you learn, you take in your everyday life. It's just not, you know, you come and you go on stage and this is what, you know, you do. You know, you challenge yourself. You know, it helps you with your job. You know, we have girls that, you know, did a lot of different things. You know, just doing pageant wasn't their thing. We had somebody that started doing like a lot of seminars, so she's more confident when she's speaking in front of a big audience. So you take it with you every day, and I think people just think, oh, okay, you know, it's about just the glam and everything, and you know, they might feel ashamed about it, but there's so much into, you know, getting into the pageant and so much you get out of the pageant.
Oh yeah.
I like what you were saying about how it makes you confident. For me, I think coming closer to it, I will be pretty shy. And in all honesty, and I've asked myself several times, how am I gonna do this? Because there's gonna be a lot of people there, and maybe not someone to hold my hand. And
We'll hold your hand on stage.
And you have each other. You have each other.
I've always been a very, very shy person, although I seem like I'm not. I actually am, and I have to fight a lot of my fears to rise like above certain things.
We'll get Scott to hold your hand while you...
Make her sweat.
So yeah, I am looking forward to. I mean, it is different. I'm a life coach, and I don't practice my skills as much as I should.
You're going to now.
I was just gonna say, here's the perfect start.
Yeah, I'm kind of shy with that, but I'm really excited for this pageant and to see all that it can bring. It's my first one, and Jennifer's amazing, and I'm happy that I could be part of her team.
Awesome. Yeah, she is awesome.
It's definitely going to be an amazing year. I have no doubt. It is our 5th year as Canada Top Choice pageant. It started in 2015. myself and Scott were the very first MCs along with Andre. Hey, Andre. And now here we are 5 years later, and to see what has come out of it, Jennifer and all of the committee has made it what it is today. And Scott, do you have any questions for these girls or anything you want to say?
Well, I just want to say, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I loved hearing everybody's reasons for wanting to join and the things they're hoping to get out of it. And I think you all seem to be approaching it with really the exact type of attitude that I think makes this type of event so great. You guys are going to make a lot of friends.
Nice picture.
Everybody.
They posted
Is there
your
a photo
Bali.
there?
Yeah, your Bali picture.
Oh, nice. Yes. Hello, everybody. Hello. It's not an antagonistic environment at all. It's not that type of competition where everybody's out to get each other. It's a very supportive environment. You guys are going to be working together. You're going to,
That's nice
face the stage fright fears. Maybe it's really going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to meet you guys because it sounds good. Well, and we'll see you. I'll see you guys at the event as well.
Oh yeah, and if you guys didn't know, Scott's actually the stage director this year for the pageant, as well as my MC for the evening. So like I said, he'll be there. And
I'll be in a suit and tie.
He's posing.
Probably.
No one can see him. There you go. Where's that picture taken, Scott, where you're sitting in this like tubular...
Just like a nest.
Oh, I went to this thing.
Stop changing the picture. You're
It's
such
near
a poser.
the
Hang on. You need to see what you look like.
Which one is it? Let me see.
Yeah,
that's at the... So we went to the Tegalalang rice paddies or rice fields.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like an area that was right nearby where they have that. And they also had like a giant swing that you can swing out over top of like the canyon. It was actually really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really pretty here. There's a lot of... I'm getting lots of footage. I'm definitely gonna have to do a vlog on my YouTube channel for it because it's just so pretty.
Mm-hmm. So speaking of your YouTube channel, Scott, where can people find you?
People can find me on youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown, Scott Dion Brown. I recently posted a new cover of Kristoff Lullaby from Frozen, the Broadway musical.
It's a good cover.
Subscribe to me on there.
Nice.
It is a good cover, and I've probably seen it a few times because it was looping on Instagram by accident. But it's a great cover. If you guys haven't checked it out, it is on our Sit Down Instagram page. Excuse me. And check him out on YouTube. Like he said, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, get notified, get him to 1,000 because we've been working on it for 30 weeks now. So get him to 1,000.
All right.
Yes. And Scott did say
We're
that
so close.
He is very close, and if he does get to 1,000, some video is going to pop up.
Regine and I are going to do a duet in Filipino.
Yes. So if you guys want to see me sing or hear me sing, get him to 1,000.
Okay.
And Scott's going to do it in Filipino.
Scott Dion Brown.
Scott Dion Brown. So yeah, so Scott, are you going to stay for the rest of the show or sleep?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, we got a caller.
That's cool.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I have a question.
Yeah.
For all the candidates.
Okay.
What is one thing that you want to share everybody about yourself?
Ooh, like a fun fact?
Yes.
All right. Fun fact. Let's start on the Ms. side because they're usually the last ones to answer.
No, I started the first time. Okay, a fun fact that we don't know?
Like a fun fact about you that we don't know, that you want people to know.
There's a lot of things you guys don't know yet.
Oh.
Share with us. Tell us one thing.
Just one thing.
Okay.
One thing. Just one thing.
Important. I was a volunteer during the tsunami in Sri Lanka.
Wow.
I was a tourist, and then I stayed behind as a volunteer because I work as a physio. And it was very important I stay behind and help instead of leaving the area. And that was awesome. Yes, it was awesome to be able to contribute. So I did acupressure. on children who were having surgery because they didn't have anesthesia and I didn't have acupuncture needles, and teaching them how to walk, and maintaining the range of motion, and helping just give psychological help as well. I remember there was a woman, and I recall her eyes. I even have a photo. I'll bring it in. She had lost her husband, whom she had left the family for. So her family had disowned her because they have a different sect or caste, and she lost her husband. I think even one of her children, and she was pregnant at the time. And she asked how I could help, and I was at a loss for words, like, how can I help? And I said, I can only pray for you. And with all the financial help that other people were giving, like, what can I do financially? It would pale in comparison. And I have a picture of her with her hurting eyes. I can bring that in to the pageant or something to inspire us that, we're very, very, very lucky.
Yeah, we should be very thankful.
Yeah, it's very thankful.
So
and that's it. That's one of the things.
What's a fun fact about you, Vange?
Oh my God. I'm kind of an open book. I write every day. So I would say I'm a child at heart. I've never grown up. I love to live and have fun.
Good.
That's why she still looks so young.
Yeah, I like to live, have fun.
You sound like Scott.
That's my boy.
Good.
Awesome. How about you, girls?
Never grow up. It's a good idea.
Yeah.
A fun fact about me is,
So cute.
well, my favorite color is yellow because I really like the sunshine, and I believe if you're like always happy, you always have like a happy life, and yeah.
Is that why you're always smiling and always wearing yellow?
Yeah.
How about you, Nicole? What's a fun fact about you?
I would say that I like drawing a lot, and I like to play video games.
What? Good for you. What kind of drawings do you do?
I like to do illustrations. Sometimes I do realistic, but it depends on my mood.
Nice.
Get ready for all of us.
I know. What kind of video games do you play?
I like to play Overwatch, Fortnite.
Okay, then. That is a fun fact. How about you?
My hobbies are not only skating, I do dancing, singing, and acting, and playing the ukulele.
And the ukulele. And the piano. What do you not do?
The clarinet,
Oh.
saxophone.
How about you, Pega? What's a fun fact about you?
Fun fact. Oh my goodness, there is so much. We're going to be here till
got
tomorrow.
outside
No, I'm
jobs.
kidding. Honestly, I'm really silly. And most people think I'm like very serious and, but I'm just silly. And I like to joke around and have fun. And when people get to know me, they're like, oh my gosh,
She's
I
always
didn't.
laughing.
Yeah, I didn't know you were like that. Because, I come across, I guess, a little more serious than I am. So.
Me too.
Well, you are the queen.
Oh,
you
no,
had to
thank
maintain a pose and graceful
Well, you know what?
attitude.
And you got to be fun. You're around people all the time, and you can't be all stern, and it's not about that. But
Yes, well, thank you for that call. We learned a little bit more about our guest. Whoever you are, mystery caller, thank you.
Thank you for
What
calling
about
in.
you, Regine?
What about me? A fun fact
Scott.
about me? Oh, and you, Scott. So start thinking.
Okay.
A fun fact about me. I used to dance as a child, but now that I grew up, I have 2 left feet.
that's not true.
That is a fun fact. How about you, Scott?
She's a good dancer.
Fun fact about me is that I am the current reigning Mr. Philippines PIDC.
That's not a fun fact. We all know now.
Well, other people may not know.
Okay, fine.
You
want to tell the story?
Well, sure. Okay, fine. I won the pageant one year, and the following year they got rid of the competition, so I never had to give away my crown, and I never will.
So Scott is our forever Mr. Philippines PIDC.
But you know what? You never give away your crown because you're always going to be, if it's 2015, you'll always be 2015.
Well, look at me. I've been 2016, but really, I've always been around since 2002. 15.
Yeah.
And I've never left.
Exactly. So.
Scott, like Clear Ryan just popping up pictures of you random. Remember how my birthday special, I had pictures popping up? Now it's your pictures popping
Look at all these modeling pictures of Scott.
There's one of you in a swimsuit.
Girls, cover your eyes.
Oh no! Why did you put my picture? Here you go, Scott. So you can take a quick preview. Can you not put my picture up? We're trying to troll Scott here. Clear Eye, can you
Well, I
please
can see
change?
you in a swimsuit.
I know, because I said that we had you in a swimsuit, and then we're doing that again. Clear Ryan.
What am I gonna do?
Move it to
Where?
something else.
Something else?
To us.
Right.
There you go. Hey. How about we play an advertiser?
Sure.
That sounds more like it.
There you go. Give me 1 second.
This episode is brought to you by.
What did you do, Scott?
Scott has control.
Sorry, did I break it?
No, it's okay. Here you go.
That segment of the Sit Down was brought to you by the Sit Down Mug. It's the best mug in the biz. Sip your cup of joe with the best mug you can ever find anywhere in the entire world. Get yours at teespring.com/the Sit Down Mug. And it was brought to you by Beautified by Romina, one of the best makeup artists around. And Regine, I think you have a bit more to say about her.
Yes, I do. There's my mom's business card with my face on it. Beautified by Romina. She's an internationally trained hair and makeup artist. She's also a motives advisor and custom blend foundation specialist. She's done my makeup through all the pageants that I've done. She's done Scott's makeup, stage makeup. She does weddings, she does photo shoots, she does it all. Reach out to her, Beautified by Romina, on Facebook and Instagram, or you can email her, rcdassig@yahoo.com, or 416-473-6089. Beautified by Romina.
She's done a lot of the contestants as well.
Yes, she was a part of Canada's Top Choice. She is doing their makeup for their photo shoots, and she's been on this journey with us. That is Beautified by Romina's work as well. So, thanks, Kirai. We're supposed to be putting up Scott's pictures today. Anyways, girls, do you have questions for each other? Get to know each other? Do you guys have like questions on pageants in general? Do you want advice? Because you have
a question.
Yes.
Jennifer said we only get 2 minutes for the talent portion. So maybe Peg, I can answer. What can you do?
Peg didn't do a talent.
I actually didn't do a talent. No, Sorry.
So talent is optional for the Canada Top Choice pageant, and because Canada Top Choice is growing, we're actually doing a preliminary talent competition this year.
Okay.
So it is 2 minutes. It can be anything from singing, playing a ukulele.
All songs are longer than 2 minutes.
So it's about editing. So if you do like a verse and
you'll
a
do
chorus,
an abbreviated version of the song.
yeah. If you need help, go to Scott. If it's music wise, he is the stage director. So
you can do poetry, spoken word. Yeah. People
Painting.
have play an instrument. There's a lot of things that you can do.
You can decorate a cupcake. Call that a talent.
They're going to provide the music? Is that what you're saying?
No. So if you are doing a song, if you're singing, you're dancing, you're providing your own music. If you do need help, you can always ask for help.
Okay.
Yeah. Talking about talent, since we're going to do it, are you girls doing talent?
Yes.
Yep. What are you girls doing? They're like, yup. What are you guys doing?
Dancing.
All of you?
Well, okay, thanks. Well, I'm gonna do a Burmese traditional dance.
A what, sorry?
A Burmese traditional dance.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
I'm going to play the ukulele and be singing at the same time.
Awesome.
How about you, Aisha? What kind of dance are you doing?
I'm gonna be doing a jazz dance. It's like I'm gonna be basically doing an open dance. It's gonna be like acro, jazz, and hip hop basically mixed together.
So is your legs going to be over your head and you're going to be doing flips?
Probably.
She's up to the challenge.
She is.
Nice.
Are you ladies looking at doing talent? Maybe?
I don't think I have any talent.
Everyone
has talents.
Not like that, though. I don't know.
Listen, I'll tell you, as Regine and Jennifer will tell you, I do not, when it comes to dance, I do not have any rhythm. But for one of the pageants I did, I actually did a dance. So.
Are you doing it with me?
Maybe I'll be in the background backstage doing it.
She'll be
so
the
you'll be on stage. Yeah.
If you do it with me, I'll do it.
I'll do it with you. Okay.
Oh, there you go. See,
I love dancing, but that way I can get two talented.
Only one talent. Only one talent.
No, I'm helping her. Okay, I wasn't gonna share, but why not? Because Nicole shared that she's going to do a Burmese traditional dance, I'm going to do a Tai Chi fan dance.
Oh.
It's a traditional Chinese, yes, with a feminine component.
Right. I love
Tai Chi
that.
fan. Do you guys know what it is?
Yes. Not Tai Chi fan. I've never seen the fan, but my father's been doing Tai Chi for some time, and I absolutely love Tai Chi.
Okay.
Scott, what's your talent? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I probably sing. Usually sing.
Scott's gonna have a concert.
I did that for me.
You did singing for your talent.
Yeah, I think when in the Mr. Philippines one, if I remember right, I did singing and guitar, and then I think my band actually came and played with me. Like they all came out and we did a whole thing.
So you had another concert.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. I think, and actually, if I remember right, I did a Barry Manilow song.
Nice. Can we hear a sample?
Yes.
I can't remember what song I did.
He's like, it's midnight.
I think I did Mandy. Oh, Mandy. You know.
Does anybody know that song?
Probably sounded better than that.
I was gonna say the girls are looking at me like, why did you let him do that? Just kidding.
Everyone likes Barry Manilow.
They do. But girls, do you know who Barry Manilow is?
Nope.
Sorry, Scott.
But they probably know his. Okay, well, whatever. I mean, okay, that's good. They probably know his songs.
Okay. Well, I'm sure they know Scott's Coco rendition. It is on his YouTube, so make sure you check it out. YouTube.com/Scott Dion Brown. Do you girls have social media or any platforms that you guys want to talk about?
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
I haven't had time.
You can follow me on Instagram, Nicole the Mini.
Nicole the Mini on Instagram.
Oh,
Yep.
so cute.
You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Aisha Janelle. They're all.
How do you have a fun way of spelling your name though?
How do you spell your name?
AIESHA, then Janelle, JANELLE.
So hit her up on YouTube, hit subscribe, and then go to Scott Dion Brown and get him to 1,000. How about you, Shawnee?
You can follow me on Instagram at ashani.sama.
These girls post their dance stuff, their competitions, their everything. So make sure you follow them because what they're doing is great. And you, Miss Pegadonna, where can they find you?
At Pegadonna, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Pega. It's PEGAH, Donna, DONNA.
Perfect. And do you have your own foundation that you're working on, your non-for-profit? Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. Yes, it's called Snow Angels. And what we do is during the cold months of the year, we go out and we feed and clothe homeless individuals. The reason why is most of the time people don't really want to get out and help people that are in need and people that are, in the streets. So we go out and we make sure that they're okay and kind of provide them with shelter information and stuff like that. So look it up, Snow Angels. And if you have any questions or if you guys want to donate, we don't usually take, and I mean, not that we're against it, but we haven't really taken any money donation. It's usually been clothing, comforters, the food, and we would prefer vegetarian food. So if you guys want to help, please get in contact with me. So, yeah.
How about you, ladies? Do you have any platforms that you want to talk about or social media that people can find you?
No, just too busy for that.
Okay.
We're moms. She's a grandma too.
You had to put me on blast.
I'm sorry. No, she's just way too young or shocked that she's a grandma.
She keeps saying you're a grandmother. I'm like, I get this every day.
You're a grandma.
She's a hot grandmother.
So, I am on pretty much Facebook, Instagram. I do have Twitter, but I don't post on it much. One of the things I do is I just created a school for women. It is called the Queen's Mansion Academy, and you can go to thequeensmansionacademy.com. As for now, it is an online school because I have been busy trying to do the pageant world and into my modeling. But as time goes by, I will eventually start hosting retreats and classes, but that'll be in the future. But there's a structure set up there. For
What type of
girls.
classes, sorry?
It teaches about femininity, and I'm a Leo, so I'm a love person. I'm just all about love, love, love. So I write a lot of poetry that just really inspire women to just open their heart, because sometimes we're blocked.
Right.
And I help women to really understand themselves, to understand love. You will not go through this course and not know who you are, the type of man you want, and when he comes into your life, you know exactly who he is because you've already seen him in your diary, in your stars, and everything. You'll
Okay. And I'm sure it starts with self-love first, right?
Self-love, yes.
Yeah,
But it goes through a whole course. It starts with self, and then because there's different factors in your life, right? Yeah.
Good.
These little girls are like, oh,
Not for you guys. This is not for you guys.
Their eyes lit up. They're like, where can I find him? But where can they find your information?
You could go to thequeensmansionacademy.com.
Queensmansionacademy.com.
It's for the queens.
I was thinking, can I shop there? Because I have to find an outfit for the pageant.
No, you can't shop there.
No, pageants are fun. Outfits are always fun to look for. Like I said, don't splurge. You can find something. That picture that Ryan's been sharing, that yellow outfit, I got that on sale for like $15.
Oh,
so you don't need to splurge just to look great. It's about how you present yourself. And that's just the same with the pageant day. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside, as long as you're feeling beautiful and confident on the inside. That's what the judges are really going to see, right? And I tell this to a lot of the girls. If in your head you're like, oh my gosh, I look so ugly. Oh my gosh, I hate my hair. Oh my gosh, I'm fat, or I'm too skinny, or the bruise on my leg is showing. People are going to read what you're internalizing.
How many judges is there?
I don't know. It changes every year. But just remember, before you go on stage, just tell yourselves. Exactly.
Right, good. Exactly it.
Thanks,
That's
Ryan.
it. That's it.
See, that outfit was $5. So
Wow.
And she looks fabulous.
Want to go shopping with her?
Fabulous.
It's not about how you or what you're wearing. It's about how you feel in it, how you portray yourself in it. And yeah, so just because you're looking for an outfit, look for something that you feel beautiful in, something you feel confident in, something that you're like, damn, I look good in this. Or even something that you're like, you know what? Just like Scott's picture. Yeah. I look bomb. But like anything, just as long as you feel confident in yourself, you feel beautiful, you're like, you know what? I'm going to win a crown in this dress. That's the dress you're going to wear.
And really be yourselves. Don't think, okay, maybe this is what the judges will like, or this is what the director is going to want me to wear. No, it's about you. So pick stuff that really is, brings you out.
Scott, you've been around pageants for quite a while. Do you have any tips or tricks you want to share with our guests? Can't hear you. Wait, Scott, can't hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, well, just to add to what you've just been saying about, it's really, the personality is so important. And it's like, it's not about just, finding the perfect outfit or whatever. It's about connecting with the audience. What they connect with is if they get to know you, So that's really what it's about. And, just get out there and have fun with it and just, be yourself. Introduce yourself to the audience in a way that maybe you've never done before, but it's still you. And that's really what connects. You can really see the judges and the audience, they tend to react to the people who, show us who they are.
Well, because you perform everywhere, I find. Do you have any tips on stage fright? Especially since this is the first pageant for some of them.
Yeah, stage fright is normal. I mean, I still get stage fright. I think I find the biggest nerves usually for me happen right before you go on stage. And then I find as soon as you actually take that first step out onto the stage, they suddenly melt away. Because especially at a pageant like this one, when you hear the audience and you realize that they're there for you and they're cheering for you and they're there to support you, that really I find it makes any type of stage fright disappear because you realize that there wasn't anything to be afraid of. But it's normal to feel afraid before you get on stage. I still feel that way right all the time. But,
Yeah, you
like
do.
I said, it usually as soon as you get on stage.
Actually, speaking of stage, do you have any shows coming up? Or anything that you're working on that you want to plug in?
The next show is the Vaughn Fest that's coming up.
Yeah, the Vaughn Extravaganza. We're going to be there.
Yeah, I think I think there's an ad for it. Isn't it spinning? There's a thing spinning right underneath the screen, right?
Yes.
I think it is.
July 21st
Yeah, so-
is when Scott and I, with the sit down, will be there. So save the date, July 21st in Vaughan. Good one, Scott.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll be playing a set as well. I'll have my band there. So it's going to be fun.
Yes, yes. Do you girls have any other questions? We do have a little bit more time left. If you want to say anything, what are your plans for the week? What's your favorite food? Are you guys hungry?
Nachos.
Ooh, nachos.
I'm actually fasting, so this is good.
Are you?
Yes, intermittent fasting is excellent spiritual growth.
Yes.
Yes.
A gentleman, a guru that I used to go to for health and spiritual guidance, he used to say the same thing.
I'm not fasting. I'm hungry.
It doesn't mean that you're not
there it is.
hungry if you're
Okay.
fasting.
So there's that poster Scott was talking about, the Vaughn
Fiesta.
Fiesta Extravaganza. It is a summer celebration of Filipino heritage plus a surprise TFC Kapamilya star. So for those that are not from the Philippines, there's celebrity coming in from the Philippines on July 20th and 21st. But like we said, we are on the 21st. We actually won't have a show that day. So if you want your weekly dose of Sunday Fun Day with a sit down, you better reach us there. Non-stop musical extravaganzas, auto shows, celebrity guests, aka Scott and Regine Alaina, cultural presentation, food, and so much more. There's free parking and a free show, so why not come down? Ooh, look at that food. Scott,
that
do you
makes
see
me
that?
hungry too.
There's lechon, all of Scott's
Someone's
favorite
craving.
foods.
I love nachos.
I will be feasting.
He
It's going to
will.
be an amazing time. I'm really looking forward to it.
So if you guys can't find Scott, you'll find him at the food vendors. And that is our sit-down mug. So like Scott said, it is the best mug in the biz. And it is for sale at teespring.com/thesitdownmug.
Yeah.
And we actually have buttons now too. I just didn't bring it with me. So if you want a button, you got to go to the Vaughn Fiesta to get you a button.
Cool.
Yeah, that's right. Merch. Get that merch.
We are. We're 30, maybe almost 30 episodes in, so why not start getting that merch out? So go to our Facebook page, our Instagram, and our Twitter. Follow us. Get all of our fun weekly updates and tidbits. And yeah, ladies, nachos. I want nachos now.
I guess that's where everybody's going afterwards.
Do we have any more advertisers, Queer Eye?
Okay, I'll give you one.
Let's do the last one.
All right, here you go.
That segment of the Sit Down was brought to you by Intercontinental Consulting Services for Immigration and Settlement in Canada. Find out how you can live, work, and study in Canada. Visit icscanadaimmigration.ca. Come to Canada. Immigrate, work, study, visit. Contact them today for a free assessment. And it was brought to you by Cecile's Line Dance Class. First established in 1998, for all ages, 3 times a week, you can have classes every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. at BIM TV, 361 Wilson Avenue, Toronto. Thursdays from 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at JC's Banquet Hall, 1686 Ellesmere Road, Scarborough, or every Sunday from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Filipino Center, 4395 Shepherd Avenue East. Call 647-215-3013. Cecile's Line Dance Class. line dance with a twist. Now back to you, Regine.
We just really liked hearing Scott say with a twist, so we had to play it again. But yes, make sure you find all of our advertisers. And again, if you want to advertise with us, it's easy. Just email us. radioshow@gmail.com. We do have a spring promo for you guys, which will soon turn into summer because the weather is heating up in Toronto. So if you want to be a part of it, let us know. And of course, our friends at Jewelry Forever, we can't forget them. We know, Jerry, you're listening, so reach out to Jerry at CF Markville Mall. Jewelry Forever, Jerry Soriani, 905-474-3837. Let them know that Scott and Regine sent you.
Ding. Oh, and you can shop online too, jewelryforever.ca, where you can get free shipping of orders of $149 or more. You don't even have to wear pants. You can shop online.
Scott's in Bali and he's shopping online. That's how he knows the website.
I'm on there right now.
Yes.
Also, I just want to remind everybody that still wants to take part with our pageant. We are still taking applicants, so up to May 31st. You guys can hit us up if you're interested. We have 4 categories, which is Junior Miss, Miss Teen, Miss, and Ms. For Ms, you got to be over 30, unless you're married or you have children, which is at any age you can be a part of Ms.
Yes. So what we like about Canada Top Choice is it actually started off as just Miss. MISS in 2015, but we found that there was so much interest in different categories, and so I know after doing the pageant in 2016 and becoming the president of Canada Top Choice, and now I am the pageant director, it came to us to be like, okay, we need to include everyone because we're a community pageant. We talk about community all the time. We talk about charity. Why limit ourselves to just the Miss category? So then we brought on the Miss Teens, we then brought in Junior Miss, we then brought in the Ms, and here we are 5 years later with 4 categories. We should do a 5th category for the 5th year, now that I think about it. But that's
But Ms is 3 years. It's been 3 years with Ms.
So it's definitely evolved. The pageant itself has become more and more big every year, more extravagant. And your MCs just keep getting better and better. What do you think, Scott?
It's better and better every year. It's they're unstoppable MCs.
Yes,
absolutely.
I totally agree with that. Even in Bali, he still manages to be here. So thanks for being here, Scott. And because you're here, we got to do our last segment with you. I wasn't going to do it, but because you're on air, we're going to learn Filipino with Scott. Dion Brown. And this week's phrase was brought to you by Ryan DJ Pepper. Because it's always brought to us by you.
Come on, Ryan. Okay, I'll better think of a Tagalog that's
Filipino.
really on time.
Something with the Raptors.
Something easy.
He's never his Filipino is very deep. That's why he's the one that's
As long as we can pronounce it.
Okay, Magdiwang.
Scott Magdiwang.
Magdiwang. Ang lahat.
Magdiwang.
Ang lahat.
Ang lahat.
Sa. Okay, I'll make it short. Panalo. Ng Raptors. Yeah.
English translation, please.
Let's all celebrate for the winning of
the Raptors. So can everyone say that?
Magdiwang. Ang lahat. Sa panalo. Ng Raptors.
So we are celebrating with the rest of the city of Toronto and actually maybe all of Canada because we are the North, right? There's no other Canadian team, is there? I don't think so.
No, this is the very first time.
So with that said, and I heard it was like the 100th year, 100th year or something.
Of NBA?
100th, not year, 100th game or I don't know.
Season.
Ignore me. Yes, season. Maybe season. I don't know.
And for 24
There's no
years,
basketball fans here, is there?
Yes. I was watching
Nobody seems to know.
I watch it, but I don't study it like that.
I was watching it yesterday, and they made like some stats, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." But yes, 24 years in the making. Congratulations to the Raptors. Wait, do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Do the wave.
That's a Bollywood dance, isn't it?
These girls are going crazy for the Raptors. So Thursday is game 1 of the finals. So if I'm not in red, you know it's because they didn't win. But
I'll be in black.
I will be mourning the loss of their first game, but it's only the first game. But we know the Raptors are going to kill it, right?
Yeah.
DJ Pepper?
Yeah. They got this.
Whatever wins, because I like Warriors as well.
Warriors suck, I'm sorry.
Sorry?
Ooh.
Toronto Raptors are better.
Of course, of course.
You tell him, Nicole. You tell him. So that is our episode this week. Thank you, girls, again for being here. Find them on Instagram, find them on Twitter, find them on Facebook and YouTube. Follow their journey to the Ms. Canada Top Choice crown. Follow Scott on YouTube.
He needs 1,000 subscribers.
Follow them on YouTube. Subscribe. We will see you next week. We'll see Scott in 2 weeks. Happy Sunday. Bye. Scott, say bye.
Bye, Scott.
Hang on. Ejected. Bye.
That's it for today, folks. To Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown. If you think 60 minutes is not enough, well, you better catch us again next week, because it is not just about music or pure talk. It's your weekend pastime. And witness the next worthy of your time episode of the program right here on Crosswave Radio. To Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.